Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Chris Heller for Top Shot today, and this is another episode of The Classroom. And today we are looking at challenges. As Top Shot says right here, a challenge is the best way to earn exclusive moment rewards. Complete a challenge by collecting every moment required within the time period. Let's go. So, challenges are a big part of the ecosystem here, and as the community grows, I believe there will be multiple challenges going on at all times, at all different levels, as you see right now. This is probably the most happening at one time. Metallic Gold Challenge, Seeing Stars Challenge, Rising Stars Challenge. I thought there were more. The Hollow Challenge, I believe, ends today. Anyhow, let's click into the Seeing Stars Kevin Durant Challenge, and we'll use that as our example today. So, Kevin Durant, Seeing Stars, his moment is the reward. If you're part of the community, you know that there was a Seeing Stars set released this past week over 3 separate pack drops. Seeing Stars is a collection of all of the All-Star participants from last weekend's All-Star game. So the way they are handling this is all of the moments, other than Kevin Durant and LeBron, but we'll talk about that in a second, were put into packs and released into the marketplace. Durant and LeBron are going to be challenge rewards, as it says right here. So, how does one acquire such a exciting moment like a Kevin Durant reward? Well, glad you asked, and I'm glad you're here. So, we scroll down here, and it says what you'll need. Now, the idea is for this challenge, and the macro idea for all challenges is there's a what you'll need section, and you have to collect all of these moments before the clock expires. And here is the clock right here. This challenge still has 18 days, 23 hours, and you can tell the rest. If you can read time, which I'm going to assume that my audience can understand the clocks. So that's the macro idea, right? Whatever Top Shot tells you need to be holding all of them in one account by the time this clock hits 0, and then you get granted a Kevin Durant reward. Now, specifically here, the way they split this up is obviously there was Team Durant and Team LeBron in the All-Star game, so the moments you need to hold to win the Kevin Durant reward are the people who are on his team. And here they are. I was lucky enough to get 2 packs this past weekend, and one Seeing Stars pack and one Rising Stars pack. So I got a Mitchell and a Kyrie. I don't know if I'm going for this whole thing here, the reward yet, but that's neither here nor there. So the idea is, if I were to go for the reward, I would have to go onto the marketplace and find a way to purchase the other 10 moments that you see here. If I had all of those, I then get the Kevin Durant reward. Now, something that you should know. You might be thinking, okay, great. How many Kevin Durant rewards will there be? There are 10,000 of each of these, so does that mean there are 10,000 Kevin Durants? Absolutely not. They only mint enough Durants to fill the people who completed the reward challenge. Therefore, it will 100% be less than 10,000. And we know that as the supply grows and as the community grows, 10,000 is going to be a pretty low number in an addition size, right? So Durant being lower than that, figure it's going to land somewhere between 5,000 and 10,000, probably closer to 5. What you end up with is a superstar from the Seeing Stars set at a fairly low count. Let's call it right in the middle. Let's call it out of 7,500. 7,500 people complete the Seeing Stars Challenge 1. I think it'll probably be lower than that, in the 5s, but let's just say that. So then you have a X out of 7,500 for Kevin Durant. How do you determine what X is? A straight up lottery. So if there are 7,500 people who complete it, all 7,500 names, handles get thrown into a virtual hat, and they get put in an order. So you have a potential winning lottery ticket with the Durant number 1 or jersey match, or a little less lottery ticket, just a top, let's say a 2-digit serial, or even a 3-digit serial would be quite lovely to have in your portfolio, especially just an early Series 2 Kevin Durant reward is a huge thing to own. When do you get your reward? I believe it's always on the day of the completion. It's not immediate. They the clock hits 0, they sort their stuff out, they do the lottery, and then within the next couple hours, the Durant will just end up in your collection, and that's how you find out what serial number you got. So that's the overall macro look at the challenges. I mentioned LeBron before. Essentially what LeBron is going to be, and that's more micro, is the same exact thing, but with LeBron as the reward and with his 12 guys here. So nothing different, just a different group of what you'll need, and a different group and a different reward, which is the basis of every challenge. It's always going to be a different group. It's always going to be a different reward, and it's up to you whether or not you want to do what it takes to get there. I hope this was helpful. Again, my name is Chris Heller. This is Top Shot Today, and this is The Classroom. We'll see you soon.